Have you ever noticed that your bank account listens to you? Not just when you tap on your phone and check the balance. Not just when you deposit a check or make a withdrawal. It listens to every word, every emotion, every expectation you silently attach to it. Some people speak to their bank accounts as if they are enemies. They glare at the number, judge it, resent it. They say things like, "It's never enough," or "Why is it always so low?" And the bank account, like a loyal but literal servant, obeys. What if I told you that every word you speak over your bank account is a spiritual instruction? That your balance is not just a reflection of your work, your hours, or your business. It is a reflection of the language you've been using with money itself. This is not wishful thinking. It's the way the universe has always worked. Florence Scovel Shinn said it best: "Your word is your wand, and the balance you see today is a direct result of the words you spoke yesterday." So let me ask you, what have you been telling your bank account? Do you speak increase over it? Or have you been unknowingly prophesying lack? Because here's the truth no one told you in school. Money doesn't just follow action, it follows instruction. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a sentence, a single, powerful command that will make your bank account perk up like a faithful friend hearing its name. But before I do, I want you to promise yourself one thing: that you will speak it daily, with conviction, with joy, and with the certainty that it has already begun to work. And if you're ready to rewrite the way money responds to you, subscribe right now, because this is where we learn to stop begging for prosperity and start commanding it. Most people treat money like a stranger, an unpredictable guest that might show up, might not, and is always in a hurry to leave. But money is not a stranger. It is energy. It is listening. It is loyal to the voice that gives it direction. Think about it. If you had a loyal assistant and you only ever called them in a panic, only ever complained when they arrived, never celebrated when they delivered, how long would they keep showing up with enthusiasm? Your bank account is the same. Every time you open it, you are giving it a message, and that message becomes a standing order to the universe. The problem? Most people's standing order is stay low, stay empty, stay scarce. And the universe, which takes you at your word, simply fulfills that request. But there's another way, a better way, one that will rewire the very conversation between you and your money. It begins with a blessing. I know that might sound strange, but your bank account responds to blessing the same way a plant responds to sunlight. When you speak gratitude, it blooms. When you speak expectation, it expands. Here's what I want you to do. The next time you log in to check your balance, no matter what the number is, I want you to whisper, "Thank you for growing every day." That's it. Short, clear, powerful. Because the moment you speak growth, you've sent a direct spiritual command. You've told your bank account that expansion is its only option. And when you pair that with faith, real, felt faith, things begin to move in ways your logical mind cannot explain. So right now, before we go any further, type it in the comments. Thank you for growing every day. Why? Because every time you write it, you plant another seed in the fertile soil of your own subconscious. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. They think that the only time to speak to their bank account is after they see the number they want. They wait for proof before they give praise. But in the spiritual economy, that's backwards. You don't wait to celebrate. You celebrate so the number has a reason to rise. When you speak to your bank account, you are not describing your current reality. You are instructing your future reality. You are placing an order with a system that cannot misunderstand you unless you give it mixed messages. This is why you must be exact, direct, unshakable. The universe doesn't deal in maybe. It deals in commands. And there is a very particular phrase, one that ancient prosperity teachers guarded carefully, because it changes the relationship between you and your money instantly. When you open your account, no matter the hour, no matter the number, I want you to say, "You are multiplying as I speak." Feel the weight of that. Not will multiply someday. Not might multiply if conditions improve. You speak as if the process is already underway. Because in the unseen, it is. And fear's the secret most miss. When you speak those words, you must connect them to a reason. Tell your account why it's multiplying. Give that expansion a mission, something your spirit feels deeply aligned with. It could be to bless my family, to fund the dreams I've been given, to become a channel for generosity. When the energy has a purpose, it accelerates. When it has no purpose, it wanders. So I'm asking you right now to decide your reason. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Pair it with your command every single time you see your account. Because you are not just watching numbers. You are activating a living channel of wealth. And once it starts flowing, it's very hard to stop. There is a sacred window in your day. 2 moments when the gates to your subconscious are wide open. And anything you say will pass through without resistance. The first is right before you fall asleep. The second is the very first minute after you wake. These are the moments when your mind is not yet armored by doubt, when logic hasn't had time to argue with your spirit, and when the words you speak drop straight into the soil of your reality. If you use these 2 moments to speak over your bank account, the energy of your command doesn't just echo. It roots, it grows, it multiplies overnight. Here's what I want you to do tonight. Before you close your eyes, see your account in your mind. Don't imagine the current balance. Imagine the balance you choose. And in a voice that is steady, sure, and already grateful, say, "You are multiplying as I sleep. You are rising to meet my destiny. I bless you, and you bless me back." Let it be the last thing your mind touches before you drift off. Because your subconscious will work the night shift for you. And the universe will start moving in the dark. Then in the morning, before you reach for your phone, before you check emails, before you let the world speak over you, repeat the command again. Speak it with the same authority, but this time, pair it with movement. Walk around your space. Touch the objects you've bought with joy. Feel the gratitude for what you already have. Why? Because motion tells your nervous system, it's happening now. This is real. This is safe to receive. Do this for 7 days without breaking the chain. Night and morning. Command and gratitude. No exceptions. And watch what happens. Opportunities will begin to find you. Numbers will start to shift. Unexpected deposits will show up. Some small, some so wild they make you laugh. That's not coincidence. That's alignment obeyed. There's a reason some people seem to have money flowing toward them no matter where they are, no matter who they talk to, no matter what's happening in the economy. They've mastered what I call the spoken wealth loop. It's simple, but it's powerful because it quietly reprograms your subconscious and every person you interact with to see you as aligned with abundance. Here's how it works. Every time money comes up in conversation, whether it's a bill, a purchase, a goal, or even a casual joke, you plant a wealth statement. Someone says, "Wow, that's expensive." You respond, "And yet, money always finds me for what I need and love." Someone says, "Times are tough." You respond, "And yet, I'm surrounded by opportunities and divine provision." Someone says, "I wish I had your luck." You respond, "It's not luck, it's alignment. I speak to my money, and it speaks back in blessings." These aren't just clever replies. They are micro commands, slipping past your own old programming, telling your brain, your body, and everyone around you that your reality is wealth by design. And here's the magic. Every statement you make gets stored by your subconscious as a truth file. The more often it's repeated, the more your mind works to make it true in the physical world. That's why you must never speak against your own wealth, even in humor. A broke joke is still a command. A sarcastic, "Well, I'm always unlucky," is still an order. The universe isn't laughing, it's taking notes. So for the next 14 days, I want you to become deliberate. If you're talking about money, you end the sentence with a wealth affirmation. Always. No exceptions. It will feel strange at first. It will feel unnatural, even forced. But that's only because you've been fluent in the wrong language for years. 2 weeks of this spoken wealth loop, and you'll notice people start offering you things without you asking. Random discounts appear. Checks arrive early. Friends mention opportunities you'd be perfect for. That's the power of closing every conversation about money with a declaration of abundance. Because in the universe's records, your name is now filed under "Wealth is welcome here." Imagine this. Every morning, before the world's noise seeps in, before emails, before news, before the to-do list, you open your banking app, not to check, but to command. You speak over those numbers like a king or queen addressing loyal subjects. Multiply, expand, attract, glow. You are not limited to what I see. You are connected to infinite supply. Return to me multiplied, now, in perfect ways. Then you close the app. No scrolling, no stress, no "that how," just the command. You've just set the tone for your entire money energy that day. And here's where it becomes unstoppable. At night, before you drift into sleep, when your conscious mind is fading, and your subconscious is wide open. You speak to that account again, but this time, you add gratitude as if it's already done. Thank you for overflowing with unexpected deposits. Thank you for growing faster than I can spend. Thank you for proving that I am wealth in motion. Morning equals command. Night equals gratitude. This creates a closed wealth loop. You send the order out in the morning, and you seal it with gratitude at night. And when you pair this with the spoken wealth loop I gave you earlier, you're no longer doing affirmations. You're running a 24-hour money reality program. Here's why it works so fast. Morning command triggers your reticular activating system to notice opportunities. Night gratitude programs your subconscious to search for confirmations while you sleep. Spoken wealth loop keeps your vibration and language aligned with the reality you're creating. It's like having 3 wealth engines running at the same time: morning, day, and night. Do this for 21 days without breaking the chain, and you'll feel a shift so tangible that your old money identity won't even recognize you. Because here's the truth: the numbers in your account are not the source. They are the reflection. Change the energy you speak over them, and the reflection has to change. So tomorrow morning, don't just check your balance, command it. And tonight, don't just go to sleep, seal it. Your money will hear you, and it will obey.